السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أيها الطلبة الأعزاء من الصف الحادي عشر من العلوم والتجارة، أتمنى لكم تمام الصحة والعافية. My dear students, in last video we discussed first two lines of page number 29 and last paragraph exercises and grammar points are left that we are going to discuss today. Okay? So at first last paragraph of the chapter, please listen it carefully, then I will discuss the exercises along with grammar points. Okay? So kunna fil hadith إذ جاء فراش الكلية مبلغا أن الغرفة قد نظفت ذهبت إلى غرفتي ورأيت عددا من الطلاب ينتظرونني في غرفتي فتحدثنا في موضوع الدراسة وحددنا مواعيد الدروس من الأسبوع القادم. Words meaning kunna fil hadith discussion. Okay, is means suddenly, already the word has been used. Farash, that word also has been used. Muballighan means conveying. Qad nuzifat have been clean. Why I translate in this way? Nazafa yunazzifu means to clean. The word already we have discussed. Nazafa yunazzifu means clean. That is active voice, fi'l ma'ruf. And when its majhul means passive voice will be used, then the verb will be in third form. In English. Okay. And that is fi'l mazi. Earlier all these structures we have discussed that if you want to give the meaning of present perfect tense, then you will have to use qad with fi'l mazi. Got it? And if before fi'l mazi kana is used, it will give the meaning of past perfect tense. Again listen please. If it is here kana nuzifat, okay, kana nuzifat, it will be translated in past perfect tense, and qad nuzifat it will be translated in present perfect tense. Got it? Again please listen. If you want to say that he has gone, you will have to say qad zahaba with qad zahaba. Okay? And he had gone, we were discussing something about past perfect tense, and for that you want to say that he had gone, so you will have to say kana zahaba. Got it? So this is the difference between perfect tense. Present perfect tense qad and kana with past perfect tense. Got it? So now next sentence. Zahabtu ila ghurfati wa ra'aytu 'adadan min at-tullab. Adad means number. Adad min at-tullab, few students. Okay? Lots of students. Yantazirunani, yantaziru means to wait. Intizar karna. Okay? Yantaziru means to wait. Next word is yatahadasu means to discuss. Mawzu, topic. Dirasatun, study. Haddada yuhaddidu means to fix. Mawa'id, time. Mawa'id, similar expression is mawa'id and meaning is time. Minal usbu' al-qadim. Al-usbu' means week, al-qadim next. Now if you want to say that last week fil usbu' al-madi, for example, we discussed this chapter in last week. Okay, or I explained this chapter in last week. شرحت هذا الدرس في الأسبوع الماضي. Last year العام الماضي. This year, okay, or this week هذا الأسبوع, and next week الأسبوع القادم. قادم means coming, that's why it gives meaning of next, and mazi means past, that's why it gives meaning of last, and hada if you use then it will give the meaning of this. Got it? Now listen to the translation of last paragraph. كنا في الحديث إذ جاء فراش الكلية مبلغا أن الغرفة قد نظفت. We were in discussion that suddenly the servant of the college came conveying or saying that the room has been cleaned. I went to my room. ذهبت إلى غرفتي. I went to my room. ورأيت عددا من الطلاب ينتظرونني في غرفتي. And I saw lots of students waiting for me in my room. فتحدثنا في موضوع الدراسة. We discussed on the topic of class or chapter study, and we fixed the time of the class from next week, and we fixed the time of the period from next week. Okay, I think you got the last paragraph and this phrase what I discussed now. Now exercises. Okay, my dear, if you have any doubt or confusion related to any word, phrase or sentence, you can ask me. Now I am going to discuss exercise number 1. What is that? Is question and answer. Man zahaba ila dawlatil Kuwait. Who did go to the Kuwait? Okay, who? Al Ustaz Abdul Rahman. Just remove man. Al Ustaz Abdul Rahman. Al Ustaz Abdul Rahman zahaba ila dawlatil Kuwait. Now, kayfa kanat al-ghurfatu? How was the room when the teacher came to his room in the college? Then how did he find his room? It was very dirty. So just remove kayfa. So kanat al-ghurfatu wasifatan jidda. Okay, wasifatan jidda. The next question is Mada jaa bihin nadil. With what the waiter came? When the waiter came to the office of principal, what he brought? He brought the kettle full of tea and a tray with sandwich and biscuit. So bihi ne, you should remove maza and bihi from here also. You should add be at the end. Ja'an nadilu bi'ibriqin mamlu'an bisyai. Okay, bisyai and wasiniyatan muhammalatan as-sandwich and what baskavita. Okay, so that is page number 28, second paragraph, line number 4. Complete answer is here. Ja'an nadilu bi ibriqin mamlu'an shayan wa mamlu'an shayan. Got it? Now next is man arsala kutuban kathiratan bil arabiyya ila maktabatil jami'ah. Who did send many books many Arabic books to the library of the university. Who did send? The Al-Ustaz Abdul Rahman. So just you have to add here Al-Ustaz Abdul Rahman and full stop at the end. Last is Man kana yantazirul ustaz fi ghurfatihi. Again, just that phrase has been used here. Okay. Again, before saying the answer, just try to understand this phrase. Kana, I told just before 2 or 3 minutes, past perfect tense and present perfect tense. If you want to give the meaning of past perfect tense, with fele mazi kana will be used. With fele mazi kana will be used. Okay. For example, I had written past perfect tense. Kuntu katabtu. I had gone or he had gone. Kana zahaba. Got it? I had seen you. Kuntu ra'aytuka. Past perfect tense. And present perfect tense, fa'il mazi with qad, qaf dal, qad with fa'il mazi, it gives meaning of present perfect tense. Now, if you want to give the meaning of past continuous tense with fa'il mudhari kana will be used. For example, he was playing in the garden. Kana yal'abu fil maidan. I was writing the chapter. Kuntu aktubu ad-darsa. Got it? I was seeing outside. So kuntu anzuru kharij al-fasl. With fa'il mudhari kana will be used. Okay, it will give the meaning of present perfect tense. Got it? Now if you want to give the meaning of present continuous tense, then kana will be used but with ismul fa'il. So for example, I am writing kuntu katibun. Okay, so later those phrases what is not used here we will discuss later. Now 3 phrases I have told. One is past perfect tense, second is present perfect tense, third is past continuous tense. Present perfect tense, fa'il mazi with qad, and past perfect tense, fa'il mazi with kana, and past continuous tense, fa'il mudhari with kana. Now coming to the point. Man kana yantazirul ustaz fi ghurfatihi. Who was waiting the teacher in his room? For the teacher in his room. Who was waiting? The principal. So you will have to write Ra'isul Markaz yantaziru fi ghurfatihi. Yantazirul ustaz fi ghurfatihi. Ra'isul markazi yantazirul ustaz fi ghurfatihi. Okay, so first exercise we have completed. Now second exercise is imla al-farag. Fill in the blanks and the sentences are from your chapter. Textbook. All the sentences are from your textbook. بعد العودة من رحلتي إلى ذهبت إلى الجامعة. After returning my trip of where he went, Kuwait. إلى دولة Kuwait. Okay, إلى دولة Kuwait. Next is إنما فتحت غرفتي وجدتها جدا. When I opened my room, I found it. What he found? Wasikhatan. Okay, wasikhatan jidda. Next is kharajtu amilan nazafa. I went out searching bahisan. Kharajtu bahisan are from your chapter. Now next is next sentence is waqafa ra'isul kulliyati, the principal stood for what? Respecting or welcoming me. So murahiban. Got it? Last sentence is qala ra'is, the principal said to me, la, for this week no class. So la darsa laka fil usbu. Okay, got it? So this exercise we have completed exercise number 2, and exercise number 3 later I discuss, because it depends, it consists the grammar of the chapter. Now exercise number 4 is kawwin jumalan mimma ya'ti, use following words in your own sentences. My dear, this you will have to do, okay, and try to write it, and if you are not able to use in your own sentences you can ask me, but try to use in your own sentences. Bakiyan means crying, bakaya means to cry, rakibina, okay, means to getting on, riding on, asran or asran, if it is asran means age, time, period. Asran, if it is asran means that is juice, okay, mango juice, apple juice. Next is na'iman, sleeping. For example, indama zahabtu ila bayti hamidin, wajadtuhu na'iman, when I went to the house of Hamid I found him sleeping. Wajadtuhu na'iman. Or when the teacher entered the class, he saw that Khalid was sleeping. Okay, so dakhala al-fasla wa wajada Khalidan na'iman. Next is ihtiraman, respecting. For example, I was sitting in my room. Okay, it will be a long sentence. Just you can say ra'aytu abi wa waqaftu ihtiraman lahu. I saw my father and I stood respecting him. Got it? So all these exercises we have completed. Exercise number 3, first you should listen the grammar points, then only you can do. But what is third exercise? You will have to write a small story. At least it should consist on 10 sentences, where you will have to use hal and tamiz. What is hal and tamiz? That is the grammar points of your chapter. Inshallah, I discuss it in next video. Okay? So for today this much. Again, one small request, whatever I discuss, if you have any doubt or any confusion, you can ask me any time. Understood? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.